Hello everybody, SlimKirby here. Welcome back to more of the Super Mario Party playthrough. We are actually done with the main modes of Mario Party and Partner Party, so we're going to check out some of these other modes that we have here. The first one we're going to be taking a look at is called River Survival. Choose which branches of the river to tackle and work together to make it to the end. So yeah, this is actually a cooperative experience, and honestly, I do actually really like this mode. I think it's really cool. I think the concept of it is really nice. And I think if you actually do have like 3 other human players, you could actually set some really awesome scores with this mode. So I think this is a really cool mode. I'm really happy that I'm going to be able to share it with you guys. As far as how many videos this will be, I think it'll only be 1 video, maybe 2 if I feel like doing more of it. But here's the thing, there are 2 courses, but both courses are basically the same. The hard course is just basically more difficult in terms of time constraints. So I'm probably just going to do a playthrough of the normal course and attempt of the hard course. Because I've actually never beaten the hard course with CPU players. I feel like you need to actually have human players with you to succeed with this, because not saying the computer players are bad necessarily, they're just not great. So yeah, we're probably not going to be able to beat the hard course, but I will show off the normal course and show us at least completing it once, and then we'll take a look at the hard course and at least do an attempt of that. So yeah, let's go ahead and do the normal course. You also get 2 different ores. I think you unlock the gold ore if you actually complete all of the goals in this game. So I think this is something you unlock over time. We'll just use the normal ore for this one. I'll use the gold ore when I do hard mode. And as far as characters, I'm playing as Donkey Kong, and I also included Koopa, Hammer Bro, and Daisy. Funnily enough, 3 of these characters were actually playable on the. They were actually playable in the one of the boards together. I believe it was the first time we did Cam Explored. Let me see if I can. I can't really switch. Don't really need to, I guess. So yeah, this is basically a river rafting journey. We're going to be going down these rapids. If you want to go in a specific direction, one of the sides needs to paddle stronger than the other side. And along the way, we'll be playing minigames, we'll be avoiding obstacles, lots of different things of that manner. Hello, rafters. Welcome to River Survival. I'll go ahead and do the first time thing just to show what these options are. This spot has a long history of being used as a launching point for river expeditions. The gentle flow and the fresh air out here might make you think river rafting will be a breeze. Think again! Past this point, things get downright turbulent. You'll be up against raging rapids, rocky obstacles, and very territorial wildlife. Danger awaits. It's actually pretty nerve-wracking. Every so often, the river will branch off. There are so many branches down the river, we still haven't figured them all out. Everyone, keep a clear head and you'll survive this together. Just be sure, does everyone knows the rules for rafting? Might as well, once again. Use your oar to paddle the raft. When the clock runs out, your expedition is over. Pop balloons to play minigames. Depending on how well you do in the minigames, you'll get extra time on the clock. The key to river rafting is cooperation. Here, let's practice acting as one.
Ready? Yeah.
Yep, just like that. Oh, we're getting close to the starting line. It's us against the river. Okay, so here we go. We're going to start our river rafting expedition. As soon as we pass the starting line, the timer will start. And yeah, the basic goal is to make it through this course, you know, without running out of time. And there will be ways to get time as we're going through here. The main way will be playing minigames, which, in order to do that, we need to pop some balloons. And there's one of them. Now, all the minigames here will be co-op minigames. These are games you can only play in River Survival, and you just go to free play or something like that. So in these games, we'll be all working together. So you don't have to worry about eliminating people or anything like that. These are all co-op games. And honestly, these games are really, really good. This is probably one of the weaker ones, but all these games are very well made. They kind of remind me of like the co-op games you do in like Mario Party 1, like running of the bulb, keep away, stuff of that nature. So honestly, this is a really, really cool mode, and a lot of fun mini games are here as a result. So here we have Suit Yourselves. Find the card shown in the example. Have each teammate focus on one card. With CPUs, you don't have to worry about this so much because you'll always get perfects. So just focus on yourself and getting what you need to find done.
Start.
So for this game, let's see. Remember the cards. We need to remember where the diamonds are. Okay, I have 2 cards in mind. The card I was looking at switched, but I remember where it is, so I'm going to pick this. That looks about right. We do a good job, and we actually get a hit. So we get to do it again, now with less cards. It actually kind of gets easier, I feel like, the longer this goes on. They try to, like, spice it up a little bit. Like, I think on the third go, they actually start spinning the cards, like, around. But even then, it's really easy to do this, and honestly, it just makes this game take way too long. It just kind of drags on after a bit, but it's a very easy game. It's painfully easy, you could say. So here, like, yeah, here they actually turn the cards around, but you still, as long as you focus on the right cards, you should be fine. So this will be an automatic S rank that we'll get for this one, because, again, it's that easy. You really don't have to worry about not getting the S rank here. So we got the spade. I love how a spade and a spade just switch places. And like I said, as long as you pick your correct card, everyone else will pick correct cards too, regardless of what CPU AI you're playing with. Now, if you're playing with all humans, you might actually need to, like, pay more attention, but I really don't think it's that bad. And make sure you also do the high fives in these games, because you get an additional few seconds as well, so make sure you do that. But yeah, that's basically the, just the main gimmick of the River Survival here. It's pretty self-explanatory, and honestly, I do think this is a pretty fun mode. This is a mode I would love to play with human players because, again, it's very cooperative based, and I feel like you could actually do better because the CPU AI, they're not great at the paddling when it comes to the rapid race themselves, so that's a little annoying. Okay, so here's our next game, Sort of Fun. Pass around the balls and place them where they belong. Any mistakes will cost you a point. So, this game is pretty appropriately named. It's sort of fun, I guess. You just sort balls. That's really about it. If you want to get an S rank, I think you need, like, was it 10 points? Or 9 points?
Start.
10 points. Now, it may be a little hard to get the S rank here with CPUs, because sometimes the CPUs don't go so fast, and I actually made a mistake right there. So just do what you can to get as high as you can. If you get an A, it's not a big deal. Okay, we got 10. Perfect.
Finish.
But yeah, that game's okay. It's sort of fun. That's really about it. Like I said, very appropriately named. I have a feeling we might be able to find all of the cooperative games in this mode. Because there's not really a whole lot of them. I think there's only like 10 of them. Okay, so next up we have Isthmus Be the Way. Carry the fireworks to the cannon. Falling will cost you time, so be careful. This game is really easy. It's also a lot of fun. This is probably one of the my favorites of these games. But yeah, it's fairly easy. It's a game we've seen kind of before in like other Mario Party games. Frigid Bridges, Paths of Peril, stuff of that nature. Also, you can wave. Just imagine DK just waving at you. But yeah, you have to navigate these very narrow paths and carry an object to the end. It's very, very simple. And getting an S rank is pretty easy.
Finish.
Honestly, getting S ranks on the normal course, I mean, not that they're about the same on the hard course as well. You just don't get as much time bonus from getting the S ranks on the hard course. But yeah, getting S ranks is really not too hard. And I'm still only using very hard AI. I could have put them to master. I really don't think it matters too much though. Because I've seen like master difficulty CPUs mess up. Even on the rowing part of this. Okay, go with the flow. Pop as many balloons as you can. Push Toad with the force of your fans. You have 3 chances. So you just, it's emotion controlled. This is another game where I like this game, but it can be kind of awkward and kind of RNG based. Depending on, basically, the position of the balloons and how well your teammates do. That's not a good start. Come on, Daisy, come on. Okay, I'm gonna need to really... That wasn't a great start, but who knows, you might be able to finish strong. But yeah, like I said, you get 3 chances, so there'll be more balloons, and they'll be more bunched up, like, in each additional round. Hammer Bro got nothing. Oh, that is not good. Ugh, I do not like that second one. We're probably not going to get an S for that, but we might get A still. Okay, you really have to crank it, Daisy. Crank it. Okay, Hammer Bro, you crank it as well. I don't have to crank it as much. Yeah, I think S rank, it's either 170 or 180. Unfortunately, we only get an A this time. I blame Hammer Bro. Hammer Bro had a very lousy second run. He didn't get anything on that one, so... Come on, Hammer Bro. Be a bro. So here we have our first branching path here, so we can choose one or the 2 different areas to go to. I have kind of a set path in mind here. As you can look, if you can see kind of the general like map layout on the top right. It doesn't give you like a lot of information or anything, but I've obviously done all the paths on these before. But as you can see, there are some like gray little areas that are like not filled in. Those are basically those particular paths I haven't taken from that angle. But the general routes you go to are all the same. They're all located in the same areas. It's just a matter of... come on, hurry up, hurry up. Let's get that balloon. It's just a matter that we haven't approached each of those areas from each of the different points anyway. Okay, so here we have Fetch Quest. This is another really cool minigame. Bring the 9 shards to the center. Some paths are inaccessible without someone standing on a button. So yeah, you just basically grab all these diamonds and yeah, you do this. Pretty cool minigame idea, not gonna lie. So what we're gonna do, hopefully Hammer Bro goes left, because I have kind of an idea. Thank you, Daisy, that's actually smart. Okay, Daisy, you go ahead and get this one. Yeah, this is going to be a really good time. Yeah, that's actually pretty cool. But yeah, this is another really cool one. Sorry if I sound pretty redundant, but a lot of these games are really cool. These are all really, really fun minigames. And it shows that, like, you know, Mario Party can be a fun cooperative experience. I mean, that's the thing. There have been some really awesome 2 versus 2 minigames in the history of Mario Party. 1 versus 3, it really kind of depends. Sometimes those games can be very, very unbalanced for one of the sides, but 2 versus 2 games I think have usually been pretty good. I mean, looking at even like Mario Party 1, Deep Sea Divers is like the worst 2 versus 2 game in Mario Party 1, and even that game's okay. So yeah, you can't really find too many bad 2 versus 2 games. Net worth. Work in sync with your partners to catch lots of fish. Gold Cheep Cheeps are worth 3 points. So, hold on, I'm just making sure I'm erasing these games as we play them. We only have 4 more of these games after the fact. But yeah, this game is just about optimizing your point values. Obviously, raise your net whenever you see the gold fish.
Start.
Or when you see just a lot of, like, normal fish around. I feel like we didn't get, like, the greatest start here. Okay, I got an S. If I would have been able to get that last goldfish, I think I could have probably beat my record. But yeah, getting S rank for that one's not too bad. So yeah, there we go. That was net worth. We got one more balloon to get. Doing really good on getting these balloons. I don't think we've actually missed one yet. Okay, minor setbacks. Carry the cart to the finish line. Watch out for the piranha plants. You can also see the rank requirements too. So over 20 seconds left. That's what we need to be aiming for. Okay, so let's do that. This game's all about like coordination and also just stopping at the right moments. And you know, if you're kind of running behind, you might need to try and eke out a few extra movements when it looks like you may not be able to. I'm gonna wait for this piranha plant and go down. Okay, yeah, that was pretty simple. Okay, so once again, got another victory. Victory for the Kong team. I almost said the Dawn team, but that just sounds wrong. Okay, let's go. I need to go to the right again if I want to do the path I want to get to. So.
Ready?
Yeah, there we go. So next time we are going to go left. We're going to go basically left 2 more times. And then we'll finish off the game with that. Let's get that timer. Ouch. Have fun hitting walls in hard mode. That's what I do a lot. Hit walls in hard mode. Penguin Pushers. This is probably one of the hardest games, especially when you're working with CPUs, to get right. Corral the penguins and drive them to the pen. The baby penguins will waddle away from you if you chase them. So, it's about herding penguins. Kind of reminds me of some reason, Twilight Princess, when you have to herd all those goats at the beginning of the game. That's kind of the vibe I get from that. But yeah, this can be pretty awkward. But one thing I do recommend is I'd recommend having a player, any player, standing. Maybe the bigger the character, the better. You want some character standing at the edge of the pen, so if like penguins try to break away, they can just kind of like guard them from breaking away, so they're almost forced to go in. That's something you honestly should do. So like I'm gonna do it right here. So I'm gonna actually kind of guard the pen, so these two penguins kind of just go in there and don't like think about going past it, because they can definitely do that. So still an S rank, which is good. So we're gonna give it a high five, get some more seconds. We're at the point where we can't fail this at this point. I don't think we can fail this run. We're too far into it, and we have like over 200 seconds. So I think we're good on that. So that feels pretty good. But yeah, I'm tempted to say that honestly, like, computer difficulty doesn't matter if you're playing with CPUs that much. I'm really tempted to say that, but again, it's hard to say. Fireplace Race. Light all the candles. If a swoop catches you, it'll take you back to the fireplace. It's funny watching the bats actually take the huge characters like Donkey Kong. But yeah, you just have to light all the candles, and you have to do it with over 10 seconds left. That's really all it is. And just light the candles. All I have to do is just like walk into them, so it's pretty simple. I'm gonna go to the left side. I'm gonna have faith in my teammates to light the other side. And you will actually get kind of like, not really hints, but it'll kind of show the path a little bit at the end. So like you can kind of know like what candles are left.
Finish.
Okay, even though some of us got captured by bats, that was actually pretty good. But yeah, that's another solid one. I think we only have one more co-op minigame, so we're about done, guys, with showing all of these. Maybe for the next video, if I don't get a good hard run course, maybe I'll just do it again. Give it a second attempt or something, I don't know. Well, we're not going to get that minigame, unfortunately, but we're pretty far into this, so I don't think we're going to fail at this point. No. See, sometimes the CPUs can be, like, really dumb. It's like, yes, let's paddle right into the frickin' wall. I swear.
Ready? Yeah.
I almost didn't want to high-five that, but oh well. Blooper pools. Oh no, not blooper pools. You guys ran right into the blooper pool. What's going on with you guys? Got. Fine. Oh my god. See, like, CPUs. If you're gonna fail this mode, it's gonna be because of a CPU. It's never gonna be by your own fault, I'm tempted to say. Oh my god. Well, here is the last minigame, Home on the Ring. Knock over the Pokies. Hitting the Pokie's head is worth 3 points, so you just throw the boomerang, hit Pokies, that's really about it, and that's all the co-op minigames. Any other games we'll see will be repeats. So hopefully we don't get, like, incredibly slow ones. Anyway, there are ways to throw these where you can throw them forward and then also hit on the rebound as well. Or hit multiple at once. I missed 3 points right there, unfortunately. Oh, we got a nest. That's all that matters. Could have probably got a new record if I would have gotten a couple more points. But it's okay. We got S rank. But yeah, if you want to do the hard mode challenge of this, just to kind of basically warn you what you're in for. It's basically the same thing, although the time is more strict. You get less time bonuses from minigames, and the balloons are a lot smaller, so you can easily miss balloons. That's the main thing. If you miss a lot of balloons in hard mode, you're probably not going to do this. So, yeah, just be warned. And that's why I say that it's most recommended to do this mode if you're trying to beat hard mode, if you actually play with human players. Which is a shame, because you can't play this game online either. I guess they figured that motion control would be too laggy online. Well, maybe that's something Nintendo should fix with their online service. You know, instead of charging $50 for the expansion pass. I'm not going to get into that now, but I'm pretty kind of annoyed about that. Thank God for 8-person family plans. That's really the only reason I'm getting N64 games, is because I'm only having to pay like $10 every year for it. Okay, well, we're about done. We have one more branching path to go through. And I've actually almost gotten all the routes now. I only have to get the route on the top right. Come on, hit the balloon. See, the CPUs can act so dumb about that sometimes. Like, it can be like right in front of them and they just don't hit it. It's really obnoxious. Yay, this boring game which takes forever. If this game was more like the, I think it was the Dry Bones game in Mario Party 9. If it was more like that, like, I'd be fine with it. Like, I just remember there was a Dry Bones boss minigame. They had cards that you had to memorize. I think that was done a lot better. You gotta suit yourself. Suit yourself. Draw the cards and suit yourself. I'm just gonna shuffle down there. I always just memorize the ones that have like 2 next to each other. That way, in the incredibly rare instance where I might like just have a brain fart or something, I at least have like a greater chance of knowing, oh, these 2 are together. This should be easy. I also love how there's like a square and a triangle. Like, yes, these are clearly suits of cards. Okay. Here we go, another 40 seconds. Yeah, we did it. We did it, guys. We did it. Feel good. I knew that I would. So good. Okay, I gotta stop. So we're gonna go here because this is a path we haven't taken yet.
Ready? Yeah.
This is a path that we haven't taken yet. Ah, Kamek scores. Don't be evil, Kamek. You're being evil. Okay, minor setbacks again. And kind of the neat thing about like this game and also the This Must Be the Way, like you get different layouts too. Like you're not going to have the same layout every single time, which is nice. But you know, you get some extra variety. You know what they say about variety? It's the spice of life.
Finish. Clear.
on the flip side. Okay, Kamek, what are you gonna do? Oh, thank you. You actually helped that time. Guys, stop rowing into a wall. Okay, so you'll see these music notes. Much like Galaxy and other games that feature these, you have to get them all to get like a time bonus. It can be really hard to do though. Especially when... Ah, damn it, I missed it. Whoa! And I wasn't even... Maybe I should have been rowing, I don't know. It's hard to know what the computer players are going to do, so that's why I don't want to like be rowing all the time. Ouch. Well, I see the goal, so like we're at the end pretty much. We're gonna stay on the ground so they can get these clocks. Get those clocks. We finish before 260, we can. So I think we only missed one balloon.
Ready? Yeah.
That's what we missed.
Congratulations.
But yeah, that's River Survival. Now all I have to do is just play one round where I take that upper right left path. And then once I do that, I'll gone through every route, I guess. Oh, I actually missed 2 balloons. I guess there was another one on Kamix that I didn't see. See, I only paddled 298 times, but that's the thing. You don't need to paddle that much. Like, you kind of need to be in sync. Like, because I think if, like, all 4 players paddle at the same time, like, that'll give you a burst of speed, and that is important. But most of the time, like, you're trying to avoid stuff, and that's not good to, like, always be paddling. You need to paddle smart, not paddle a lot. So, I don't know. Hammerbro definitely showed that he definitely lifts by paddling 518 times. But yeah, that's pretty much River Survival. I'm going to go ahead and end this video, and I will do another video of this next time. I'll be showcasing the hard course. And yeah, that's pretty much it. We'll showcase the hard course. I will likely not complete it because working with CPUs sucks, but I'll give it a shot and we'll see what happens. But thank you for watching, everybody. Have fun, and I will talk to you guys next time. Later, folks.